Good morning, everybody. It's me again. It's January. This is Children's Moment for January 23rd, 2022. Yes, it's 2022 already. Unbelievable. So 15 or 20 years ago, there was a movement with bracelets and t-shirts and hats and bumper stickers that all said WWJD on them. WWJD stood for What Would Jesus Do? And it was a great reminder for most of us to be mindful of what would Jesus do when you're in a situation or you're not sure what to do or you're starting to get mad. These things would remind you what would Jesus do in this situation. So it's really a useful. For me, it's really a useful thing. Even now, I remind myself of that all the time. And Miss Pam would tell you that I'm generally a very nice guy, except for when I get on the interstate. Children, remember this. When you're old and you get a driver's license and you start driving, when you get on the interstate, there's a little sign that says, keep right except to pass. And what that means is that if you're driving, you stay in the right-hand lane on the interstate. If you're passing, you get out on the left-hand lane, you pass, and then you get back in the right-hand lane. There's a lot of people that don't do that. And they just get over in the passing lane and they just drive along and don't pass anybody. And I admit, I have some very un-Christ-like thoughts when I get stuck behind somebody driving down the passing lane on the interstate. And I'm ashamed of it. And I really need a button in my car that Miss Pam could push and shine a red light in my eyes that says WWJD. I try and remind myself of that. Sometimes I'm not very successful at it. Anyway, that's a good reminder for all of us. It's a good thing for all of us to keep in mind all the time. Miss Arlene somebody is going to read some scripture today from the book of Romans, talking about how if we believe in Jesus, then we should live like Jesus. If we believe the things that Jesus taught, then we need to live the things that Jesus taught. So how do we do that? Well, we do that by caring about people. We do that by showing our love for people. We do that by helping people. And we do that by tolerating people that are driving down the passing lane and not passing anyone. So anyway, let's be mindful of those things. You guys can help me remember that WWJD. What would Jesus do? Feel free to remind Mr. Tommy anytime you see him, WWJD. But you can do the same thing yourselves. You can remind each other. You can remind your parents. You can remind your brother or your sister, WWJD. So anyway, let's be mindful of that as we go through, as we head into the spring and into the summer. Let's do things. If we believe in Jesus, let's do the things that Jesus would do. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.